Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the movie review. In fact, I've got a couple to do tonight. It's around 7:20 p.m. Sunday night, November 17th. Haven't shaved in 2 days. I've actually stayed in this weekend. Last few weekends, I've actually been going out at least on a Saturday or a Sunday. In fact, I haven't stayed in for a while right now. And I deserved one. I mean, kind of like I enjoy going out for pizza or burgers or just shopping in general, going to the malls, going for a movie, going to drink some beers with a friend. So this Wednesday, I actually had taken a leave from work and I met a lady friend of mine, and we actually spent some time having 4 to 5 hours. We were just sitting in a nice lounge bar, having a few beers and giggling, chatting, and laughing over there. So I had my drinking and relaxation on a Wednesday. This weekend I decided to stay in. So, and get some of these reviews done and watch a few movies, catch up on my television shows and relax. I needed some sleep as well. So, Aladdin 2019 remake, live action remake of the Disney classic from 1992, the animated one, the one that you and I probably, most people know and love. It's a beloved movie. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's it's a very feel good movie. Very touching. Of course, like a lot of some of the Disney classics are. I mean, not all of them. I know the ones that I like, and probably I might do a video where I tell you about the Disney movies that I like. So, yeah, especially the animated ones that I really like. Anyhow, so. It's based on the 1992 movie, which itself is based on the tale from 1001 Nights, Arabian Tales. Movie stars Will Smith, Mina Masood, who is a Moroccan-Canadian actor. I've never seen him in anything before, but I think he's got a good future. He's pretty good in this movie. Naomi Scott, who I've seen seen her in a few things. I've seen her in one movie, but I don't remember. But the first time I saw her was in the Terra Nova science fiction TV series that only lasted one season. It got cancelled after that. But I think she was pretty young at that time. It's 2011. And more recently, I've seen her in the reboot of the Power Rangers. That movie. The movie wasn't very good, but I like her. And she's got Indian heritage. Her mom is from. Mom was born in Uganda to a Gujarati family, so yeah, gotta represent the Indian diaspora over there. So it's always important for us to give our support. Marwan Kenzari, who is a Dutch actor of Tunisian background. Naveed Nega, I don't know how you pronounce this. Negaban, I suppose. He is an Iranian American, I think, born in Iran and later moved to the United States. He plays Jasmine's dad. Naseem Pedrad, who's also another Iranian born American. She's a comedic actor, and I don't really remember. I've seen her in something. I recognize the name quite a bit. So I've seen her in a couple of things. I need to check out her filmography and see what I've actually seen her in. You've got the voice of Alan Tudyk as well. So the plot line is almost the same as the 1992 movie, so I'm not really going to go into that. Just a few changes here and there. Aladdin, street urchin, steals food for a living, but he's got a heart of gold. He gives some food to the really poor. Princess Jasmine wanting to see the city for herself, see how the real people are living, the poor people in Agrabah. And they meet, he helps her out, he falls in love with her, he wants to see her, he gets caught by Jafar, yada yada yada. He's sent to the cave, he gets the lamp to get the lamp, but he's stuck in the cave with the lamp, and the genie comes out, gives him 3 wishes, so on and so forth. So I'm going to talk about the things that I liked in this movie. I like the cast. I think they did a pretty bang-up job, with the exception of Marwan Kenzari. No fault of the particular actor. It's just that, he doesn't come out as being as menacing as, funny enough, Jafar in the cartoon was actually quite menacing. But I didn't see him as being very menacing. Or he didn't look a villainous kind of type. Plus his voice, that was the other problem. His voice was kind of like on the lighter side. It didn't come out as being very threatening. I wish Nazim Pedrad, I don't know how you pronounce it. I wish she had a bigger role because she was actually quite good in the role. There's this actor called Billy Magnuson who comes in some kind of a, I don't know, he's supposed to be a prince from some, I think he's Swedish or some kind of, no, he was actually funny in the small scene that I saw him in. I can't really see him in, who was he supposed to be? I'm not really sure. But yeah, that was actually kind of funny. Yeah, and of course, everything else about the movie is kind of like the live action versions of the 1992 classic. So, I think the actors were pretty good, with the exception of, like I said, they could have chosen a bigger, more threatening looking villain. He just didn't cut it for me. I wasn't like, I mean, they could have done, they could have actually done that a little better. Will Smith, this was a question I saw during the first initial announcements of the trailer and stuff as to how Will Smith would actually be as the as Robin Williams' replacement. I wouldn't say replacement, more like stepping into Robin Williams' shoes as the genie. And here's the problem: I like Will Smith. I've enjoyed quite a lot of his films. I like him as an actor. I think he's pretty cool. And he does really good work, but I've watched a lot of his movies and I've enjoyed most of them. He's someone I kind of like check out. He's one of those actors who's, when I see a movie and I say, okay, let's check it out just because he's in it. And here's the thing. Robin Williams as the genie, voice character, is way up here. And now I'm only talking about my opinion, but it's way up here, and Will Smith is somewhere over here. That's the problem. I mean, the whole issue is, I don't think, and I still don't, that you could actually replace Robin Williams. Robin Williams was a force onto himself. I don't know, maybe I'm choosing the wrong words. He was his voice basically took on became had a life of its own as the genie. It was punch, hilarious, joke after joke, one-liners. It was actually something magical to see. It was actually as if you actually did rub a magic lamp and out came Robin Williams. And the funny part is you don't actually see him in the animated version. Here, I don't know, I wasn't really convinced. And to an extent, I don't think anyone else could have done what the kind of magic that Robin Williams brought the character. So I can't really blame Will Smith for that. I mean, he tried, but it almost seemed like it was going to be this rap, hip hop kind of version of a genie. And to be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to that particular fact. So I skipped the movie in the theaters. I watched it just now. Excuse me, it's already becoming a little hot over here. So that's the main part about it. I mean, to me, these are the two drawbacks. Overall, it was pretty fine. The movie's made $1 billion. I think people would enjoy this. If you haven't seen the original one, in fact, if I hadn't seen the original 1992 movie, I think I'd have enjoyed this a lot more. But I still give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Good enough to watch a few times over the next few years. And I think that's all that you can ask for in a movie. Like, did I enjoy myself? Yes. But I found myself constantly comparing it to the 1992 original, and that is a problem. Why they're doing a lot of these live action movies, I have no idea. But it makes money. It makes $1 billion. Yeah, who is going to cry about that, right? So, overall, watch it. I probably might get it on DVD. What I'm going to try to do is maybe a few months from now, I want the price to definitely go down. I don't want to pay £10 for this particular movie, but I'm going to see if I'm going to try and get both the 1992 movie and this one and enjoy. This movie has actually made me want to watch the 1992 movie once again, and I've seen it a few times. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 8 out of 10, not bad. Catch you again pretty soon. Bye.